All right, there's three ways to get basic ways to get around in the Philippines. There's several ways, really, more than three, but there's three basic ways. When you see this girl right here in the yellow shirt, she's waiting for somebody to come pick her up. She tried to get a taxi just a minute ago, and they wouldn't pick her up. But they kind of avoid taxis a lot of times. Taxis are kind of a little pricey. But they have bikes they call put, I think, put, or something like that. They're bicycles with a two people can ride. And those are very helpful to get around, short distances. And we use that a lot in St. Bernard. And they also have, then the second thing they have is they call tricycles, where they're motorcycles, and you usually have 2 or 3 seats there that you can sit, and the motorcycle powers it and it can go greater distances. I was hoping I could see all three in this video, but the street is getting kind of not so busy, but this poor girl's still waiting to get a ride here. And of course, the third most popular that the Philippines is known for is jeepneys. Jeepneys are quite cheap, and it's kind of scary how many people jump on one of those. They really pack them in there like sardines, and the jeepneys are real colorful and stand out, and they'll just stop. You just hold your hand out and they'll stop, and if they've got room, you could jump on and pay the fee, and it's usually quite cheap. But unfortunately, I see one jeepney coming right now, and some of them are certainly very colorful, but this girl right here is having trouble finding somebody. She's trying to get somebody to stop and take her somewhere. And there's a jeepney coming down the street right there. It's not a very colorful one. That looks like an older one. But they're very easy to spot and what have you, and they'll get packed in tight to where there's nobody can hardly sit in them. So we've already ridden one of those. I don't see any of the bicycles or the motorcycles.
That is not the right place to get a tricycle. Hello?
Well, that's true. I hadn't hardly seen any tricycles here. But yeah, she got a cab to stop, so I guess she's going to pay the big money for this cab here. So, but the Filipinos kind of avoid the cabs for the most part, because they're a little more pricey.